Are we going A, B first?
Every video that Pika is on our team, the game just starts with Pika going row row row. Oh,
I played that thing.
yeah, A is still A.
Ah!
Stay heaven. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Nice. Land. I'm rotating to the window.
Me too.
Oh
No one
fuck!
has
There's one in the house. There's one in the house.
One old vent, or I guess there is a vent still.
Yeah, there's.
They smoke me up. There's no way that they're getting this. Maybe at the... Dude, minus 60 something.
Get back!
Oh, how he's that?
On perk 30.
My brain is so dead, like, I can notice it, but I don't know.
What do you mean?
Let's move. Come on, hurry up.
I don't know, the heat is really, like, making me kinda dizzy.
Drink water.
Mid.
I'm drinking,
Drink more, drink salt. I mean,
every
salt.
day I'm drinking, every day.
City one?
Connector.
Oh shit. I see
He's
that.
not hitting me for shit. He's on the left,
Got him.
Sorry.
I'll handle this. Still CT,
It's
right?
better because I have only one man.
Oh,
Shit.
Got him.
Don't pick up the
What did you just fucking say to me, you little bitch?
Luca. God save the queen.
I'll have you know that I have only over 200 confirmed kills. How does the whole copy pasta go?
Oh, they got me
You
T2.
should ask me. Fuck on it. On B, sorry.
I am better than
Flashbang out.
CT, Martin.
Throwing a Molotov.
two CT. Kill one.
It goes something like I graduated top of my class from
in the Navy SEALs.
yeah.
Nice fucking
I can
bitch.
send a copy. I can send the copy pasta if you want.
One CT
Oh. Yeah.
on
T-spawn one.
behind.
Fuck, I'm outplaced in the world.
Me too. Two side.
There's one here.
See.
Look at this, look at this. Easy. Any AKs anywhere?
No, SMGs. Unless Oli bought an AK.
Oli had
I
an
bought
AK.
an AK. I bought an AK.
There is AK.
Nice job, Ola.
Too easy.
Cover me, Wally.
Should grab that.
For this, I'm gonna eat some cereal. Mmm.
Toast to the cereal.
This is easy. We kill them, and then we go home.
Peños.
Choke of your
Jalapenos.
penis.
Oh my
What is that? What does that word mean? Penis.
opinion.
Peños. 1 minute, he was like kind of short.
Throwing a Molotov.
Oh, CT. Minus 28.
That fucking ragdoll was so fucking wild.
Throwing smoke.
Holy fuck.
Throwing flashbang.
Jeez. And I fucking got the S's, that was so funny.
Oh.
This is so funny.
And I got the assist, like I don't even know how I hit him. I was just shooting in the void. Oh my god. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my god.
That's so stupid.
That's so good. Oh, okay.
Let's go. Smoking.
I pushed through the smoke. He's in
Oh
smoke.
my god.
Sorry.
I have no
Sorry,
bullets.
I'm sorry.
Help me.
Bullets all out.
Never mind. I don't need help.
Grenade.
Oh, watch out. There we go.
I am planting the bomb.
I love what you said that the teams were unbalanced and forced us to do all that just for the teams to be less balanced.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was a captain like until like now. Literally now I realized I was a team captain.
I resigned
Yeah,
from my...
Kiniri was complaining about teams being not balanced.
They have Zeta and Zeta's like good for this game.
Yeah, there's Martin
maybe-
as well.
Yeah, Martin also is like level 15 or something. Oh shit.
51. Oh no.
I can see one. Oh my god.
26.
You also see me.
City.
Go for a kick. From your own map.
Oh shit.
That's fine, that's fine.
I can switch weapons, my fingers were messing me.
Can you see you're throwing Lego man is the game?
The gay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Concha.
I'm sorry about it. Concha. Yo, have you seen the just the two of us from X?
No, I didn't
I
see
am-
that yet.
Dude, it's so nice.
Grenade out. Throwing flashbang. Throwing a flashbang.
I'm in beacon already.
Grenade. Molotov out. Throwing a Molotov.
Oh, boost me to the heaven thing.
To the 7.
7-11.
7-11.
They know I'm here. Oh! No!
Throwing smoke. Setting up some fire.
I don't know where that came from. Oh! Okay, I know where that came from.
It's not a heaven.
I planted the bomb.
Ah!
City.
Nice.
Martin City.
Throwing a flashbang.
Oh
that's
jeez,
right,
where?
that's right.
Where was that? Ah,
I think we have fucking orcs already.
I thought they were heaven instead of apartment.
Fuck it, I'm buying a P90. I'm going A.
Everyone looking 90 rush B.
I don't have enough for opinions.
Go.
P7 has to be.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Why are you going A if it's B?
Flashbang out.
What the fucking hell?
Laying down some fire.
Plant under the window.
Wait, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Plant under the window. Shady.
Alright.
Smoke her.
Throwing smoke.
Stay here, Vincent. Just camp. Wait for them.
I'm a sitting donut.
You are the filling to my jelly donut.
Yes.
Fire in the hole.
Oh no, fuck, bridge.
Oh my what? Okay. In a window.
Bruh.
MP7. P90. Planet below you. Yes! No!
Oh!
What is that plant? Where is the bomb, madam?
Does he have it? Oh, there's a kid, right?
Beating.
Yeah, stop killing people, Pika. I lost my oak to that, should see.
Let's go. Smoking.
I like the mid smoke. It can be thrown like immediately in the round. It's so powerful.
Molotov out. Smoke.
1B on. 1B comes still.
Flash.
He's low.
I was so flashed.
I'm gonna miss.
Heaven.
Getting him no scope.
Is
One,
it
Kör bara in det för
What? Bob is cheating. Anti-aim.
Okay, rush mid. Easy. Easy farming.
Mid is really strong because it has fast rotates.
Time to move, knuckleheads. Deploying smoke shield.
Oh fuck, that's not the way to win. Fuck.
Vents one.
Frag out.
Wait, there is a vent?
Yeah, the vent cover still exists. I'm not gonna go here. Fuck, all like bunched up.
Jace is at the vent.
Still?
Yes, two. There were two guys inside.
Let me take it slow.
I'm throwing a flashbang.
What? He's gone.
Jace is up here.
CT. Damn, that's good.
Oh, he was in the apartment. What?
Yo, Oli, isn't that the Japanese side?
Yeah,
Yep.
that was kind of the joke.
Peruvian side. Peru.
Get up, better.
Go A, like everyone go A, B.
Let's move.
Smoking.
Smoking.
Dude, Vincent, just press W.
Throwing smoke.
Pressing, but the key is kind of fucked. And
Oh,
she
you
wants
kidding?
to go for.
Cover me while I can.
I'm holding CT.
Molotov out. Throwing
From switch.
Easy.
Laying down some fire.
Easy.
I don't know.
Grenade out.
Look at the health like dwindle down bit by bit.
Also his armor.
Also.
Katie did one day, okay?
Take care of yourself.
And
It's quite a big rebranding though.
smoke screen.
Yeah.
Molotov
Okay.
out.
Oh no.
yeah, we lost the ball while they're there.
Mid. How? What?
Flashbang.
So one connector. Oh, behind you. I
I
saw him
was
in
so
the corner.
I was so focused on killing Martin that it's like completely zoned out of you guys actually, like everyone dying. Let's take split B. I'll go from the upper.
Smoking.
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 I'm throwing flashbang.
I don't know. I think this agent also is kind
One,
of French.
one.
Flashbang out.
One on side. Fuck.
Oh, he pushed.
Throwing a Molotov.
Where,
Oh, he's 10 HP.
In
One
the
side 10
smoke.
HP, side 10
Throwing
HP.
smoke. Grenade.
Got him. I didn't.
No way.
What the fuck is that smoke?
Okay.
It's the J
I
smoke.
guess he could see you.
Leggies.
Yeah, this agent has a lot of problems. So
It has legs.
it has like bags and whatnot.
Decoys out.
There's one mid.
Laying down some fire.
Watch out for the window. I just smoked it off.
One here. Hunting.
I'm going to plant this thing.
Stay there, Shady.
Yeah, I'm
Throwing
stay
smoke
here.
shield. Molotov out.
This is a good hiding spot.
He's coming on the bridge.
Dude, how did I almost not kill? There's an
I
op.
think team in maybe. On side, I think. Yeah,
Yep.
on spot. On bomb. On bomb. On bomb. On bomb. On bomb.
Bang squad.
Absolute gamer.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Absolute
No
chaos. I meant to say. I said absolute gamer.
Can you give me an
What the
AK?
hell? Pika drop.
Pika. Pika. Can you
Just
give me
drop
an
it on the
AK?
ground.
Oh, that's not an AK, but
Let's
thanks.
move. Come on, hurry up.
Oh, I love this.
Oh, hello, this.
Fuck.
Molotov out.
It's fine.
Throwing flashbang.
Flank.
Wanna do the boost?
Jace with the bomb. He's
Smoke
minus
near
30.
teen. Watch out near teen.
Jay-Z.
Oh,
Just killed him a lot. Please. We have time to rotate from
we don't have
through the
bomb.
map, so
You can rotate, but you need the bomb.
yeah.
Oh, one side. One A side.
No way.
Oh, he was hiding in the corner.
Flashbang.
There's one B.
Was he lower, upper?
He was just on site.
Ah, okay.
Fire in the hole.
Damn.
How's the corner so deep?
I think the map is now kind of city-sided, unlike last time.
I don't know.
I mean, it's
We'll see.
even score.
It's even score, yeah, actually.
I will go A.
But I think flanking
would
is
go
like
with the
the
wing,
big
guys.
benefit.
Oh, A window.
It's like,
Oh, the A. There's a lot.
one is low.
One in the donut. Oh, yeah.
City light?
Someone please.
Window. Just stick it. Fuck above. Nice.
Now it's close.
Keep yours.
If they just like pushed me, because I was the only one at A, I would have been dead.
Yo,
They
that's
did.
Low play.
I'm going
They
in.
took
I'm
it
going in.
slow.
You're gonna. Well, I'm going mid.
I got the good gun. If they come here, they die.
Come on, let's go, people.
Let's go. Inva.
Incendiary out. Laying down smoke. Incendiary. Fire in the hole.
Fuck.
Sounds
Was
like sounds like B.
B, apartment, heaven.
Oh, he's
shit.
behind you, he's behind you, he's behind you. No. Like,
Oh, I heard he's behind you and I turned around and then he peeked me.
I lost my scar.
Did it heal up?
I don't know.
Lol.
Oh, how did I? Okay, that's been fun.
It's time.
Flashbang.
Outside Ben.
Okay. Okay, I'm 2 HP and from city. 1B.
He's planting, I can't shoot him.
Go.
I'm defusing.
Is he heaven still? Where is he? Meet you.
Martins. Ah, he's city. Thanks a lot.
How did I kill you?
There's no gun.
Literally 2 HP for the whole round.
More than one server person.
How did that happen? Like I fucking.
Let's move out.
I need to watch it again. It's round 9 to 8. Do it. Low. Good job. Another one.
1B. Man.
Throwing flashbang.
Ah,
That's right, that's right. I'm going A.
Dang man.
Fear has no hold over us.
Decoys out.
Why are they team killing so much?
I don't know, it's Tinnery and Zeta.
There's
The-
Bob
the-
and
the
Tindery
stuff again.
all of a sudden.
And then, but like, yeah.
Main. Zeta main.
baby.
Oh, the picker got bombed. Oh, who's this guy?
Oh, let's kick him. He's not one of us.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Love you.
He's not a playtester.
Let's pick it up.
Maybe with a
3
big
and
one.
4 from him.
3 and 4.
Laying down a smoke.
The rest goes like.
Throwing grenade. Smoke. Flashbang.
What the fuck did I just pass?
Come here.
Sure.
Flashbang.
Mid 1B.
Grenade out.
Bomb is on A.
One is B.
One's where?
B. Last B. I don't know if it's inside.
Oh, you can.
City.
Throwing flashbang.
He's behind the orange box.
Finally, full armor M4 nades. Bye.
Finally.
Finally.
And now you have 0 money.
But to be fair, I got a 3 and 4 last round from the Russian guy we kicked.
Throwing smoke.
Throwing fire. Incendiary.
Easy man.
Laying down Incendiary out.
Was that your
It's,
smoke?
it's yeah, the other.
Throwing
EVV.
flashbang. Grenade out. Deploying flashbang.
Be
Heaven.
Bruh.
Throwing flashbang.
And
Flash.
heavy.
Oh my god.
What the fuck was
Nice
that?
sound.
Oh my god. Ah, fucking push.
No, couldn't kill anyone. Side.
Ah.
They're not coming mid. Doesn't seem like it.
Be careful. I'll make it home tonight.
Ollie, play.
Yeah.
Oh.
Throwing smoke.
One vents.
He's B.
Laying down smoke. Throwing smoke.
Coming mid, I think. No, never mind. Going B. Like radar B.
Deploying smoke.
So A. Alright,
Throwing incendiary.
flash.
Flashbang.
Can't see shit.
I'm working on it.
Who's
Easy.
And there's two Bs.
Yeah, if we can fix this by just making the both
Yeah, I know,
process into
I know.
one through the. Okay.
No, they are one. I don't.
getting literally lag.
They are one. I don't know why it's like.
Someone sent you a Steam message. Yeah, that's why you're lagging.
Flashbang.
What?
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 One more B main. B main. Vincent. Flashed.
Nothing.
Yeah, that's-
Oh, wait,
One
up,
more,
up.
one more.
Watch out, up.
Deploying flashbang.
Oh, mid. What the fuck?
nice.
City.
He's mid. B main.
One CT.
B main up. Oh. There's an AK under you. Sorry, never mind. Beacon. Do a crazy rotate. Rotate through mid. Nice.
What do you mean you get killed by M4?
Well, you can do like an info.
No,
Okay.
not
Drop.
your shitty,
Drop.
shitty
Drop.
A4.
Drop.
E?
Zank.
Do you want the AK? Or
Fine.
Let's do this and get back in time for
nice,
chow.
ciao.
Terrorists mid access denied.
Bridge.
Down smoke.
They're going to A.
Oh,
Need
flashed in
assistance.
connect.
Something. Oh no. Get him.
The fuck?
He's main. 20 HP. Yeah, nice.
Oh,
Give me the fuse.
I'll give you the.
Oh no. Allah, no.
Oh, why did you do that? I would have fought.
No.
Hola. Hola.
Bro, I just bought M4.
Don't kill me.
We're going
It's a
now.
cool info.
Throwing fire. Throwing fire.
Coming A.
Grenade out. Grenade out. Throwing flashbang.
How are these rounds so quick?
one main, A main.
They end in like 50 seconds.
I mean, they just push.
The fuck?
That AK went flying. To be fair, I think the teams were balanced this time.
Let's go, people.
Yeah. Start for the flash. We need to throw that.
A little bit late.
Smoke. Molotov.
A again?
Throwing a Molotov.
Grenade out. Fire in the hole.
A.
Throwing smoke. Throwing smoke.
I'm gonna go to CT. One happened CT.
Incendiary out.
Flashing.
Throwing grenade.
He's around the corner, That's it, on the right.
Come on.
Yep. Corner. Nice.
One in donut corner. Or in upper donut. Donut heaven.
Oh.
CT.
Two donut. One donut.
Isn't Donut Event Simpson episode?
Look, he's there.
The Donut Heaven.
That sounds so ridiculous.
Yeah, but like there's that's a Simpson episode where Homer's like dreaming he's in like in the chocolate bunny cake, whatever I mentioned.
Do you ever
Incendiary.
remember 3000 where there
A
was
flash B. B coming. B.
a huge giant donut and they all die and then
They can keep fighting down. They can't.
Oh man, I'm stuck.
Flashbang.
Oh, heaven. Up.
Throwing flashbang. Throwing a grenade.
Still heaven.
I have bomb.
Grenade out.
I'll boost you up, Ollie.
Why not me?
Oh, I'll boost you up. Why not?
Yeah, let's go.
Hey.
Nice work.
Easy.
Alright, that's a good game.
I don't know,
I don't know. There was
It's
Satan in this
debatable.
game.
What do you mean? The
How many-
teams are balanced.
How many
like-
team kills did your team do? Like,
I don't know. I
10?
said that.
Like, you mean the kills on enemy or kills on Zeta?
That
Anyway.
engineer got killed the most.
Do you mean
From your
kills on
team.
teammate or kills on Zeta?
okay. We have so many people giving feedback, and it's starting to be a little bit late. Let's start.
Yeah, if you can write your feedback down, playtest chat if possible. Like some people, so it's kind of like lighter, I guess.
Anyone with very quick feedback wants to start?
Yeah, sure.
I can go.
Much more now.
Okay, Vincent, let Vincent go first.
Yeah, Vincent on the side. This time around the map played really well, I think. You managed to fix a lot of the issues from the very first version, which is nice. I think you can make it a little bit more organized, because right now it's literally just kind of a mess. Like you have tiny corridors, then you have big corridors, then you have this thing over here. So I think if you simplify the area a bit, it's gonna like benefit a lot. So that both teams can use meat instead of just upping like this angle over here and just going vent. Like this barely got used. I never used this in the test, I think. Also, I think this is, I don't know why this box is here. I think it makes this choke really small, and you have to worry about someone playing like deeply here in the corner.
It's to
So
prevent like long angles into connecting. Or
yeah, okay, yeah.
oh, yeah.
I don't know, like you can remove it to reduce the amount of time you have to check as a rotating CT to defuse the bomb. Also, I think this bridge is kind of tiny. Like usually, like if two people can fit into the bridge, I think it's like the best that you can do. Like this area, it has to be like at least as wide as this, so like two people can pass. Not just you pass here and your teammates coming over there, you just bump into each other, and someone has to go back so that the other teammate can go like forward. Uh, so yeah, that's pretty much my feedback. I think the map is really well executed. Just some minor things with the layout which can be ironed out. I think you have a really solid layout.
Thank you. Jay, you wanna go?
Yeah, I got a little bit of feedback. So I find the map quite confusing after playing how many rounds that was. I'm still not entirely sure on the layout, especially in the center area here. One thing I would do just for clarity is change some of these textures. For example, from here, you can't see the difference between the different levels because they have the same texture. But overall, I think the map played pretty well. Bomb site B, very interesting. Although I would change it to allow CTs an easier weapon to be area, because at the moment, I think T's get here first. So T's actually have control of the top area. So yeah, I'll maybe change the time zone out a little bit. I didn't play much of A site, but yeah, I quite like the map. It's quite unique. There's a few things in terms of visibility I think needs changing. That's all.
That's all? Yeah.
That's all, yeah.
Thank you. Zeta?
I can probably get layer after some people.
Alright. Well, Pika is gonna probably type right feedback. Tunuri, you wanna go?
Maybe last.
Well, you two are the last, so.
Okay. Okay. First of all, I think I'm. Okay, no, I don't think. I know that I'm Tineri on city side, and but I think one of the weirdest things that you added on this map was a lot of like weird pillars everywhere, and I can see why you did them on like some parts like here where it's the block and angle, but then you also have like stuff like this here, and it's just this used to be just a straight hallway, and it still is a straight hallway. You just have like pillars next to it, and like this doesn't make it any more interesting. Same thing here, where you just have this pillar here. I guess again it's a block and angle, but it just doesn't make this area any more interesting to play because there's a no pillar. Here as well. I think you added this because I said last time that you needed cover on this spawn, but you didn't add any cover. You just added pillars. Like you wouldn't say this wall is a cover, right? It's full body, so you cannot hold it like here. You don't get anything from holding it like this compared to like holding it like this. Like yeah, you can like run away, but your entire body is seen, so the spray is as easy, basically as easy if you are standing like here. Instead, what I meant was like half cover, like small boxes and stuff that you can crouch behind, so like only part of your body is seen. That's the type of cover you need on this map. Like seriously, like there's only like maybe this, but this is so low that it doesn't even matter, and enemies come from here if you are hiding in here. That it doesn't even like hide anything from you. So you need seriously add cover that isn't full body hide. And for example, this box is kind of good because CTs come from here, and then you have like a headshot angle on them. So this angle is like this box actually does something, but like these boxes they do nothing for the gameplay. Also, a lot of spots you have like this, clip these, so you can jump up them. Also here, clip this so you don't have to jump. And yeah, I generally like all the changes he's made to all the sides. Like this cover here is super good for CTS, and everything you did to A side, I think it's all of them are good changes, including including this upper path here as well. But yeah, oh my fucking god! No, don't use that knife. Yeah, this box here I think is dumb, and I think you should remake it. Remake this area somehow because see this just gonna throw a smoke like here and they can just push up here, and it's just not very fun to play. Uh, having I don't think if you remember the feedback I gave about like smoke grenades. They are kind of big deal on a map, and having everything being smokable is kind of bad design. And especially this area, it didn't used to be smokable, and it was actually very good because of that. The terrorists could play here, and cities couldn't just smoke it off, you know. But now cities can smoke it off. So this box is kind of counterintuitive change because it just makes it worse. And you have this path here, and in theory you could just have this path and not have this box at all, and it would remove all the dumb angles from like all the way from T-spawn to site. And also this cover is super annoying to play on retake. It didn't happen a lot, but like yeah, there's really no way of dealing with it if you come from site and try to defuse. Um, Also, you have a lot of again, you have like a lot of jumps here on these areas. Just add stairs, please. It just feels very unfun trying to push this as there is, and you're like, no, there's CT like here, and you have to jump pick him, no matter where you come from. Um, CT spawn, yeah, I think you should seriously just remake CT spawn. Like adding like random bats like this doesn't really help CT spawn play very any more interestingly. Add interesting angles here that aren't just like a long path from one side to the other, like a one long angle from one side to the other. Yeah, that's kind of overall it. Yeah.
Thank you. Zeta.
Yes.
Osiris.
Okay. I'm. Oh.
Don't do that.
I'm Zeta on CT side. Okay. So this is the first time playing this map, so everything is just like ideas on this version. I don't know how it was different on the ones before or not. But I think there's too many routes. Oh, he's doing it again. There's too many routes in the map. Usually you want to keep it like four. Four is like the good amount of routes that you want CTs to hold. But there's way too many and they're way too hard to hold. Like on B, there's this upper and lower, and there's a CT you can't really. You can try and stop the main, but you can't really stop upper. But it's hard for T's to push on, so it just kind of creates this weird position where there's a stalemate for most of the time where people just chuck utility upper, and it's really hard to get out of here because when CTs actually break this choke, they don't have any cover to actually like help them like fight the CTs on ground up, whereas CTs have this good angle here, and they also have obviously the loads of good angles back here. So it's pretty impossible to push B and plant unless you like basically kill everyone on the site. There's no real way to take it otherwise. I think the cover is a bit much sometimes. You've placed a lot of boxes, and some of them could be trimmed down or made to be like this height, if you know what I mean, just to make the fights a bit more interesting. Because a lot of the fights were just around like hallways and thin walks. There wasn't really gameplay like over cover. I'd say this vent doesn't make much sense because for CTs to play the map optimally and stop like T's from going to heaven, which is really powerful. Every round, CTs come out mid and they break this and then go fight the T's in this angle. This is where they meet around. So, and they stop them from going up. But that means that every time the CTs have to push this and break the vents for no reason, and it also gives the T's a sound clue when they're gonna push. So it makes the gameplay around here a bit too predictable. I would, if you're gonna keep it mid, I would make these for vent a bit more like dynamic and like telling. So like if T's wanted to rotate into mid from like a vent, it'd be a bit more cool and useful. That the CTs could like not have to watch right next to them as well. They would watch these two positions and they could tell if someone breaks the vents there. I think that would be a lot cooler. In heaven, I think heaven has too many angles. I would say this whole part that peeks down onto site could just be cut off and it'd be a lot better. And I'd also make it so CTs can go up, like jump on a box and go up to heaven from this side, because I think it is a bit too limiting. This heaven being really disconnected from the site, because the only place to reach it is from these stairs, or a boost basically, because you can't really jump up any other areas, and it gives like direct line of sight onto like bomb plants. Uh, especially this area. If this area was cut off, it'd be a bit better. But even with the window in this, you can watch bomb plants, and they can't really cut you off from watching that. Because even if they do molly that side, then you can just come down and watch it again, which is a bit too powerful. I do like that the bomb plant for this is kind of more dynamic, and you saw like a couple of different bomb plants depending on the area. And it's not just like behind one piece of cover. I would change up the CT entrance because it feels a bit weird. These two entrances. This isn't as bad, but like having this, I would say it would be even better if you just like took out this wall right here. Yeah, that's on that area. I would say for mid, I kind of like the T's crossing viewpoint, but I would definitely make this wider instead of, because it's like a main fight through mid. I would make it this thin because it feels really awkward people crossing over and stuff like that. Because no real wide areas on this map except like this, which I like more. I do like this box in the middle and how they can peek either side. And I don't know why Tyranny said you can smoke off, because you can't really smoke this area off. Because if you smoke right side, they just peek left, and the timing comes where they peek out here as soon as you're like here, and they can peek out either side, so it wouldn't be as useful, and they have this whole area as well to come out. So I think this area is fine, the setup area, especially where you could like nade onto site eventually. But I think somewhere like mid is way too thin and claustrophobic, especially like areas like this and this and like this. They're way too thin, especially if you want to push like more than one or two people up through mid. It's never going to work with it being this thin. So I'd definitely widen some areas and make them a bit simpler. Also, I would make this back route a bit more obvious if you're going to keep this, especially because what T's want to do if they don't want to peek mid is go this area and then they jump up, and then you don't even run up this, you have to jump up again and then jump down to go the optimal route to B without peeking mid from CTs. So I'd definitely make this route a bit wider and easier to go through. Other than that, I guess fix the bomb sites, make sure they're coming up as the proper sites so people can call them easier. But otherwise than that, it's a pretty cool map.
Alright, thank you.
Thank
you. I guess I have a couple lines of dialogue in my on my NPC person to say. Yeah, okay. I think overall the map is starting to be like very good. I just think that the contact points for mid, they need to be a little bit wider. For example, I really dig this idea that T's have like this outside entrance here or area here. They can hold passive here as well. Like they can see like this is an angle and then this is an angle. I would like for here to be a little bit more space, but somehow keep like this a main smoke that the T's can deploy. So maybe this could be still as thin, but then this could be a little bit wider. B-bomb side also suffered from the same same problem that like there was that one round where there were like too many smokes here, and the whole bomb side was like literally smoked off. So I guess a little bit more playing space there. This area is very claustrophobic. The vent idea, I like it being like just like one vent here. So yeah, and that worked, to be honest. Like this area is very well set up, but I think like this vent area needs to be a little bit more separate off of this upper area here. Then the apps is also very claustrophobic. So basically my gripe with these kinds of areas is that like this standing on this side is almost the same as standing on this side. I guess it's a good way to balance like a headshot angle here against a normal peak, but then again like it just feels very tight to play. So you clean kind of the like this spot up a little bit. This one felt better to play, and it was actually very enjoyable to like come up here. I never went here actually. I mainly pushed this. The only gripe that I have is that you can't really clear this corner without exposing yourself to the bomb site. Maybe making this window a little bit smaller, so that like the width of the window would be like only this, so you could still jump and actually like maneuver in the window, but it would be just like this much smaller, so that you can just like inch yourself a little bit further in the corner without exposing yourself there. But I guess like this is also a very important thing for cities to hold. Yeah, and I think making a bomb site a little bit longer as well, like in this width, and yeah, I guess that's mostly all the spots that could be improved. I liked how this played. So this is what I like when I talked with you about the implications of like making this drop here. It really played like I thought it would. There is enough divide between like the drop and the bomb site, so that it actually like this area back there stays under T control, and they can rotate between the upper and lower very flawlessly. So I like that. One thing that I don't necessarily like is that you have to jump to get up here, and also this is kind of still kind of janky to play around. You have to do a crouch jump here, and also you have to jump here as well. So it's like too many jumps in a such a simple area. But yeah. Then yeah, I think that's it. And we even used the boost like once, so that was very cool to see. I mainly think that like this mid area could be cleaned up a little bit. Maybe even making like removing this and just making this like jumpable from on top of that thing. And dude, you stole my knife. Where'd you go? Here. Yeah, making like this only accessible from here or here. Could also pace the mid timings a little bit better, or the mid gameplay a little bit better. But yeah, in general, I also think that the mid needs a little bit more CT, a little bit more CT influence. So what I mean by that is that like CTs have to have something to hold this vent off, something to push to. So I think, well, it's already kind of powerful to play behind this. That I mainly think that the vent is very dangerous for CTs. So maybe adding a box here, like this high, that you can play against the vent, could be helpful. But yeah, I think that's it. It was a good update to the level. Nice. That's the video. Thanks.
Alright.